we did a bit of a diversion to get us out of the general story of Out of the Abyss after we finished the part 1. And then we moved into this little diversion after the party was back together after some enjoyable time in Menthol-Derrith as slaves. And after being purchased / rescued by Bregan D'aerthe, you found yourselves essentially indebted to the houseless band, and they sent you on a mission to recover 3 runestones as a requirement, and you were sent on that, or successful in that mission. And we ended last game after you recovered the last runestone after a Oni in disguise as a halfling was defeated, and you claimed the last runestone. Actually avoided a pretty harsh battle that may have actually wiped the party. So knowing when not to fight is of great value. And you guys all return to your escort at the beginning. And we are going to be picking up this game as you return to Menthol-Derrith to hand over the actual runestones. And that's where we're going to pick up. And with this will be the start of the second half of the actual Out of the Abyss story that you guys chose to run. So does anybody need any recap on the entire first half at all? Would you like one? Would you just, you guys pretty comfortable with it? What's your preference?
I'm personally comfortable with it myself.
Yeah, I'm all right.
I have 2 questions.
You may ask away.
But they might be too meta. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Question 1. When you said we're returning, are we returning to House Steward, to Undren?
The ruins of.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Second question. Does this, in your mind, as the DM, take place anywhere in the Drizzt to Undren book series?
Post House Deward and Fall, pre House Deward and Resurrection.
Oh, okay. 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 I mean, that's a pretty big time span, but okay.
It is. It is a fairly large time span. Drives Tasha crazy. I'm going to tell her where we played, so it'll make her head explode, entertain me. But that's where we're going to be picking up. So.
Oh my God. Did I level up?
You did. You're level.
We're level 8, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Everybody should be level 8. It looks like the only person who hasn't leveled up is Dronga.
Allie. Hey, wait.
Well, she had a really tough choice. It was either barbarian, or barbarian.
It's not an emergent. You have to level up right away. I'm about to apply a long rest. I'm deleting the love golem number 9 as he doesn't work.
Yeah.
I understand. I do understand. And I am going to be I'm going to go ahead and delete you completely. I might not have turned that on. I might have to fix that. But we're not going to be having a substantial amount of combat right off the bat. Looks like I neglected to. I made some changes in how I get some extensions. I might have not loaded them, which is fine for now. So we'll just carry on. I'll let Dronga do some leveling up at her leisure. So for the start of the game, we're going to have you guys returning to your escort, and you will be essentially teleported one manner or another back to Menthol-Derrith to meet with Bregan D'aerthe. Assuming you guys go willingly.
It's assumed, I think.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pretty good sign. pretty safe assumption. So I'm going to put some happy-go-lucky music in here. And then we'll go with that.
Oh, I'm still injured. Probably because I was Allosaurus. Oh.
You were. Let me apply that long rest again. Long rest. There we go.
Thank you.
That'll make you happy.
I actually don't even see my wild shape stuff anymore, but
yeah,
you said you had an extension. Yeah.
I neglected to add it, is why you don't see it.
No
I didn't
worries.
click the on button, which is important. So, as you guys finish collecting this, the runestones in this presumably wizard's shit show tower dungeon, as it were, you are teleported back via your escort into the ruins of the fallen drow house, and you find yourselves in a courtyard, and you are escorted in to the same chamber you guys had been previously taking residence in, while you kind of rested and some things were put together. And there is the drow who you came to be familiar with, at least as far as you are aware, the leader of the group, Jarlaxle Bainray, depends on how you want to pronounce it. He is waiting, seemingly aware of your success. And as you approach, he has you either handed them over previously to the escort, or he has you hand over the runestones to the escort, who immediately leaves. And he asks for a general recap of your adventures, if you saw any wizards of drow nature.
See, I don't recall we saw any drow wizards.
No, I don't think we saw any either.
A number of other very strange things, but no drow, I don't think.
He nods and says, "It is as I expected. He was not going to be there. It is simply a trove, a guardian area. But you performed magnificently. I have come to expect great things from many surface inhabitants, yourselves, not the least of which. But we have a larger problem that we need to discuss." He makes a motion for some seats in the general area for you guys to get comfortable. There's some essential food and drink in the area. And he lets you guys get comfortable before he asks you to once again recap for him all your experiences, specifically with the demon lords and demons of any kind. Now, you guys don't have to go into the extreme detail, but if there's anything specific you want to note that you are not telling him or giving focus on, you can do that.
No, I think we pretty much give him all the detail that he wants.
Yeah, I don't really see a reason to keep anything hidden. The only person I probably would have kept hidden was the was that one demon that we sold out already, anyways.
Oh yeah, the
Yep.
Love Grove.
Yep.
What was her name? Not was it Ariana or something like that?
I have her flask still.
Yes, you do.
Anna Ray.
Anna Ray, that was it.
All
One
right.
more time. I was like, who is this person?
You weren't there.
No, yeah, this was before you joined us.
So
I'm actually right before we got to Gracklestag, technically.
it was before you caused mass genocide.
That was gonna happen anyways.
So was it?
Probably.
I take some solace in knowing that little quick bastard probably died too, though.
Yeah, his boots of speed probably went to waste.
So he listens to you as you recap. Obviously, you've already gone over this. He asks you to indulge him and go over it again, and he explains to you that the demon lords have been battling with each other and battling the inhabitants of the Underdark to claim large swaths of the Underdark. And whether you have noticed or have become aware, you have seen that the demons reshape reality around them, the demon lords. The destruction they caused in Gauntlgrim, and though you may or may not know it, but many of these demons actually came into existence in Menthol-Derrith. They came into the Primaterial Plane in our city, and the damage was considerable. They were summoned, teleported, though we don't know how. For that reason, it is in the interest of all sentient species to attempt to remove them. The Abyss is not a pleasant place. I do not know if you have been, but it is not somewhere that we would like the Underdark to change into. And even if you have no love for the world below, you would not enjoy it even more, and it would eventually spread to the surface. For that reason, I have spent considerable resources and time putting together a plan, or at least the ability to track down a plan while you were obtaining these runestones. The intention I have is to have you locate a very ancient stone giant library known as Gravenhollow. This stone giant library is rumored to be a repository of all the knowledge and goings on of all that has happened in the Underdark. The stone giants themselves, at least those that live here in the Underdark, refer and track all that happens in the Underdark. It is not something that they concern themselves with that which happens on the surface. For that reason, you are going to be able to track how these demon lords came to the Primaterial Plane through the information at Gravenhollow. And yes, young Tabaxi, you would also potentially be able to locate information on your missing feline family members. That is part of what I was looking into when you had your request. Gravenhollow, though, is nigh impossible to find. It is a very, very difficult place for even stone giants to find. It is nearly impossible for non-stone giants to find. But I have a potential solution. There is a trading outpost. That trading outpost is known as Menthol-Derrith. I'm going to type these in so you have the spelling for your notes if you want to take notes. He says it is a location where the four races trade in peace. You can find the Duergar of Gracklestug, even to my last knowledge, even after their unpleasantness in their home city. The Svirfneblin of Blingdenstone, the Drow of Minzo Baranzan, and recently it has been the fourth slot to represent the surface traders has been taken over by a surface group known as the Zentarum, a non-aggression pact mutual destruction assurance agreement has persisted for many years. Through a number of intermediaries and information gathering sources, I have come to know that a member of the Zentarum possesses a map, and as the stake, one of their agents, he possesses a map to Gravenhollow. And this is going to be nearly required. Without it, you will find it taking you years or longer without this map. The man who has this map is a Zentarum agent, but his name is Gazram Dulak. I intend to send you to Menthol-Derrith as my representatives in order to obtain this map, and with it travel to Gravenhollow. Once you reach Gravenhollow, your job will be to obtain the information of how and where these demon lords were pulled into our plane of existence. Once we have that information, we will be able to devise a plan to remove them from it. Once he finishes talking, he leans back in the chair he's sitting in and observes you and your reactions.
So, just to be clear, how do you care how we get this map?
He doesn't give a verbal answer. He kind of holds his hand out dismissively as if the details aren't concerning it to him.
We're
Okay,
obviously going to ask him, right?
Stealing also would be useful here. Not that I promote it as a general practice, but the little I know of the Zentarum is that they are not good. So I don't know if trade with them would be good.
You know more than I.
I think stealing from bad people is okay. Just like stealing from mummies, zombies.
I
If
didn't
they
quite agree with that either, but sorry.
Oh.
if they were to fight us, would have to in your accent. God damn it! If they are fighting, God dang it! I can't do it. My brain is so messed up. If they're gonna fight us, I'm killing every.
He tells
I
you
think
that you will be able to get into Menthol-Derrith on his into the Drow outpost with his name, but after that you do not represent him. So if you kill them all, you will bear the fruits, rewards, and consequences on your own.
not a good idea. Also, just a thought, Dranga, what if we see your people there? Would they be angry that you, what's the word? The one who runs away from battle, deserter.
That would be tricky.
Okay. Could we perhaps do something to make you look less Duergar and more the other dwarf? Like magical or paint or you know.
I'd have to go around, not looking like.
Yes, that would be idea. Yes.
Why would I want to do that?
So they don't recognize you, Duranga. It's like the disguise.
Right. I think I understand the concept. Not why I would do it though. I mean, I left for a reason. They were a bunch of dicks.
I'll look at like everyone else in the room. Assistance, please. I
Spirit
feel like I'm not.
Spirit just kind of has her eyes to the ground. She's obviously thinking on her husband and son.
I don't know. Roland pretends to not speak English for a second.
Okay, I guess let's get there and try steal, try not fight. But if fight happens, Duranga kill everyone.
I can do that. I can do that for sure.
So, do you guys require any information or anything like that?
It would be good to know what race this Gazrim Dulak is. Maybe what he looks like, where he sleeps, where he poops, his general routines through the day, how many guards he has. That's all for now, I think.
He doesn't have any of that information. He has a name and his affiliation in Menthol-Derrith. That is what you are going to have to learn when you get there and resolve.
Will we at least do we have confirmation he is in Menthol-Derrith?
As last he heard, he was in Menthol-Derrith, yes.
I suppose that's good. Okay, well then that's. Is there a Bregan D'aerthe safe house in Menthol-Derrith?
There is a drow outpost to which he has contacts that can get you in, and then you will have to manage from there. You will not have enemies in the drow outpost, but you may not have as many allies. You will be tolerated and not attacked.
And
That's a
once we obtain the map, we go from there to try and find Gravenhollow. Gravenhollow. I'm not sure how to pronounce the word.
Gravenhollow.
Gravenhollow. You can probably pronounce it as you see fit, but yes. Your mission is to obtain the information. Your mission is to obtain knowledge of how the demon lords or by what method they were brought to the prime material plane. I am providing you a prominent lead of the map in Gravenhollow, or to Gravenhollow in Menthol-Derrith, and assisting you to get in.
That teleporting fellow you sent with us, yes?
He says, I will provide you transportation, if that is what you're asking for, to the outskirts of Menthol-Derrith. From there, you will need to get into the actual town.
Spirit does lift her head and she says, "There is only one thing I request. Is there a way I can get a short bow instead of And she lifts up her crossbow. Is there a way I can trade this out for a short bow instead?
He gives a nod and says, "You won't be sent without the opportunity to acquire. If you let him know what it is you need, he will ensure that you get it."
And she nods and she says that's all she needs is just the opportunity to swap out for the short bow and replenish her arrows, and that's really about it.
Wait, are we getting new weapons? I want a new weapon. What you
He's
got?
trading. He's
Oh.
trading his current weapon. I mean, so if you want to trade that out, remove the old one and replace it.
Yeah. I guess I'll just move this onto the party sheet then.
You can delete the crossbow. They're going to take it,
Okay.
but you can get a new one, whichever of equal rarity, as it were.
Trying to delete it off of the here.
I'll take care of it. You should be able to right click and delete.
Yeah, I got a question.
I didn't
Mhm.
even bother right and clicking on that. Yeah.
You got a what you call this thing?
Your fist.
No, the mace. The mace. You got anything that does like slashing damage? Really want to do slashing damage, but it's a very special mace. Realize it does like a little bit of extra damage when I'm hitting things.
So he is more than happy to arrange it so you can sell and buy the majority of fairly reasonably easily acquired items. He will have some people take your stuff to the market and retrieve the things you need. So
I have like a +2 mace. Wondering if I can get like a +2 great axe or a great sword, something that does slashing damage. Anyways, that'd be two-handed.
let's see. Looking at a 1-for-1 trade, let's do Drongus first because that's what I'm looking at. Let's see. So you have a +2 mace.
Yeah.
And you want anything specific?
No, just something that does slashing. I have a +1 great axe already, and then I have a great sword and I have a long sword.
So
Do
plant.
you
Though,
so
plants one.
a great sword, a +2 great sword, and a +2 great axe are both going to be not exactly a 1-for-1 trade. If that's not going to be something you're going to be able to swap out because
Is it more expensive or less expensive?
substantially more expensive. If it was less, they'd rip you off. But
How
so
much more expensive?
Considerably, anywhere. But I mean, I could give me a second. I have to pull up that thing I use, but I can give you an exact number. But it's going to be somewhere between
400 gold pieces and 459 gold pieces.
no, it's going to be more than that, regardless.
Damn
And the reason why is because the +2 mace is a one-handed weapon, therefore it's treated as uncommon in terms of pricing,
Right.
and two-handed weapons are rare, so that's the next level up.
Mm,
If you wanted a one-handed weapon, they could do that.
Oh, my great axe is two-handed. Well, yeah. I wonder. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do a one-handed one. That way, I've got some variety and still have some extra beefiness to myself.
Okay, so you're looking for a one-handed slashing weapon.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, so let's just go down to uncommon weapon. Let me just delete this. All right, so +1 greatsword is something you could get if you needed, but you said you had a +1 great axe.
Mhm.
So what type of weapon are you looking for?
What's a longsword for intern trade? The +2 longsword.
That's probably going to push you back into the rare category as a martial weapon, but let me check. You can get a +1 longsword.
Meh. All right. I'll think on it.
Okay.
I don't.
If I just-
I couldn't remember. I had a light crossbow, or was that a hand crossbow I had?
You had a light one. I gave it to you.
Okay, I figured. All right, yeah.
I think it was masterwork, by the way.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did.
I think it was masterwork. So
Ah, right. I apologize.
no. I was hoping you get a equally good short bow. That's all.
He
Yeah.
can get a regular short bow if that's what he wants. So for you guys, I'm not going to. I don't know what everyone's wanting to do, but if you're willing to trade some of the things you have in your party inventory, you can probably cover that price difference up to a +2 great sword or great axe if that's what you want. You guys have +1 chainmail armor. You have considerable number of gems. The +1 chainmail armor, for example, is a rare item. Potions of invisibility, potions of mind reading, sapphires, basilisk eggs. These are all things you have acquired.
Holy, is
So-
that how much gold we have in the party?
Yeah, you guys.
Oh,
Shush, kitty.
Didn't even realize. We haven't split it for a while, I guess.
Right. So let's do this. How about we do this? Let's start at the top. We'll scroll down, and anything anyone wants, we'll take off. And then I'll sell anything that's non-magical. So going down the list, does anybody want the amber, basilisk egg, black sapphire, or brooch? None of them are magical. The basilisk eggs are fertilized and could be hatched with some effort.
I think Coach Jerkins might want to keep those eggs, but that's all. I'm just the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, does he use components? Would he use the amber in anything or the black
He
sapphire?
would not. No, it's not a. It's more of a gem cut than a magical cut.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, maybe he wants the eggs, but
Keep the eggs for now, just in case he does want them.
For Mal.
Yeah.
I'll just put them on a sheet and then move them back after we sell everything.
yeah, that way if he decides that he doesn't want them, we can sell them off
Okay, so
on it.
chainmail armor. I can quickly snatch up the value for it if you guys want to sell it. Selling magic items is different.
I think none of us can wear it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think any of us can wear it
No.
anyway, so.
Yeah, none of us can wear it, so.
Okay, somebody roll 2d10. I'm taking the first one I see. So
Where's the box?
I'm gonna beat you to it.
Me.
So I'm gonna add the value of that, which is 2,750
Shush, kitty,
gold.
come here.
What's that?
I'm just talking to my cat.
Good reason.
She's meowing.
All right. So I'm gonna remove that. Citrine crossbow bolts, goggles of night. What's the situation with those? Do you guys need those anymore? Is that something?
Oh, is that the pair of goggles up at the top?
Yes, they are goggles of night. They should have been identified. They're not. There we go. Somebody.
I already have a pair, so unless somebody else wants them, but
I already have dark vision, so I don't need them. And I'm sure you do, right?
Yeah, I'm good. Do kobolds
sure.
have dark vision?
Oh.
Yeah, he does.
Rowan's like
Everyone
the only...
had dark vision except for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say Rowan's the only character who doesn't have dark vision. So
Yeah, so, yeah, we can sell those for sure.
Okay. They're not extremely valuable, to be honest, but that's not abnormal either. So, see if I can empty this out. So, okay, those get sold. What do you, Potion of Invisibility. Anybody want to keep that?
That might be useful.
yeah.
Yeah,
Take
yeah,
That
we'll
one, yeah.
keep that, yeah.
All the
Mind
potion,
reading.
the potions and the scrolls are something we should all keep, just as
Okay.
on the off
Where
chance.
should I put them, or did one of you guys want to take them?
I'll take the potion of invisibility.
Okay. Potion of mind reading.
I'll take that.
Okay. You can just drag that link. I'm going to put Ramnol's spear on what I still have as Queen Ophelia's sheet because I keep character sheets because I try not to delete that stuff.
There we go.
You got some scrolls of dispel magic, magic mouth. Do you guys want me to just stick all that on since they're arcane spells on Mal?
Yep.
So
You
I'll
might want
just
to copy them over to a spellbook at some point.
right. There's a potion of invisibility there. Do you need me to move that, or you got that?
No, I got it. And just go to
I think I know I can do that. Stone of good luck. See, these are things you've picked up that would have been identified. I'm gonna delete the runestones. Okay, so Stone of Good Luck is an item that requires attunement, and it gives you a +1 on all ability checks and saving throws. It does take up an attunement slot. Keep
Ooh.
that in mind.
Am I attuned?
I think I only have
I'm
one
already
thing attuned.
I'm already attuned to Dawnbringer, so someone else has to take that.
How do you
You can
see
have-
attuned to
Yep.
any? Oh my god.
It's in your equipment. It's like the diamond. It tells you how many is actually like you're attuned to.
So if you look in your inventory,
Yeah.
your Gauntlets of Ogre Power there, you see that unfilled circle next to it? I just clicked it and filled it.
Okay.
Filled means attuned. Unfilled means not attuned. So
That means you're
I
not
s-
worried, so you had to attune them now.
Yeah.
presumably it probably just got clicked off on accident. So you currently have one item attuned.
Oh heck yeah. Well then, if nobody else wants the Stone of Good Luck, I'll take it.
Sure.
Don't move it over, Drunk. I'm trying something. Let's
Oh,
see.
okay.
Okay, that didn't go the way I wanted, but okay, I drug it over. But
Cool.
so you would attune
That's weird.
to it, and you would essentially, I will add the effect to it. So you'll have to give me a second.
Okay.
I suspect we'd need to go through this. Let's see. Basilisk blood is something that will turn a petrified creature to
Unpetrified.
stone.
Yeah,
That
I
has
should
been
probably
petrified.
keep that.
Okay. Does it have a value? I don't want to sell it unintentionally. So let's see. Let me do this. Just
That's
because you
weird.
guys are actually going to use this stuff. What about cursed cure? I can't even pronounce that word.
Cruor. What the
Cure.
heck? Why would
Your
anybody
speed is.
want?
It's
More of a
not all.
poison.
Do you want me to delete it?
Oh, I see.
Sell it? Do you want to keep it? What do you want to do?
And I don't really see a situation that we could use it unless we're like doing some espionage shit.
Which we really don't do, especially because Dronga doesn't give a shit for that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Sure,
So the
yeah.
next question is, oh, wrong button. I'll delete this. Okay, so the next question goes to you guys as in, I'm going to delete this one as well. Is there anything on your sheets? Scroll through your sheets. Since we're doing this, let's just clean it up. Anything on your sheets you don't, that you would like to sell? You can't sell gear, non-magical gear. So if you have a longsword that's just a longsword, you can delete it. If you don't want it, keep it. Dronga, just because I have your sheet open when I move that over, I see you do have the longsword Plant Slayer. It's not accurately labeled. It's a +1. I believe it's +1. Yeah, it's +1, but does extra damage against plants. You don't necessarily have to get rid of it. I just was pointing out that it was not properly marked.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys want to move over because I'm about to sell it and then separate it all?
I'll take the shambling vines. I might try to make the rope of climbing
No.
at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good
You're
with
gonna
all
have
my inventory. My inventory is good, I think. But
You'll probably have a slight delay. I'm loading a module real quick to give her the luckstone benefit.
See, I just find it interesting that on my inventory sheet, the bracers of defense and the obsidian ring are stuff I can attune to, but Dawnbringer is not. I mean, Dawnbringer's listed, but it's not. It doesn't come up as something I can attune to.
Let me take a look. Let's take a look at your inventory. Dawnbringer should be attunement required because it is a. It might not though. Requires attunement by it. It's a coding thing. I didn't used to know this till I started actually coding this stuff. But when they label it under rarity, which is up here, its rarity is listed down here, but it has a category for rarity that should go here. And I just recoded it for you. That should now provide that opportunity.
Cool. Yeah, I got it done. So yeah, that's all 3 of my attunement slots. So either way, I wouldn't have been able to take care of that that stone of good luck.
And when Mal comes back, I'll give him a chance to sell off and buy what he needs retroactively. So let me just do this so I don't.
oh, I didn't realize. Did you guys actually read those goggles of night? All the people that have dark vision, because
No.
it increases your range by another 60 feet if you already have dark vision.
I think I have like exceptional dark vision, so it's like I have
Superior.
superior dark vision, so I have like 120 feet. So I'm good.
Yeah, I'm all right.
I forgot about that, so because
Honestly,
it didn't really apply to me.
Yeah, honestly, the only benefit I would have been able to get out of them would probably be to use the extended range of my short bow, but that's pretty much about it.
Fair enough.
A roper hide rope. What the hell is
Yeah.
I've got advantage of. Somebody made.
Okay. So is everybody good to go there? I am clicking the cell. Let me make sure there are only 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check. And I'm going to leave the cursed curer on there. Words apparently a struggle for me.
Holy shit.
What happened?
Nothing. Just a lot of gold.
Yep.
Yes. So, with that being said, now if you want to sell your +2 mace there, Dronga, just give me a 1d6 roll. So it's going to give you 300 gold. And so go ahead, just ahead and add 300 gold if that works for you, and I'm going to delete it.
Okay.
And you're wanting, so do you prefer great axe or great sword? What's your preference? Either way, I'll need you to roll 2d10, but I'll need to know.
Do great axe. I do prefer my great.
Okay.
Use 2d10.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm really starting to hate this stupid tiny little screen.
Well, then a double roll.
What the F?
So just lag, that's all.
Alright.
I'll take the first one, which for you is good because it's lower. It's 2,500 gold to buy a +2 great axe. But if you want to also sell your +1 great axe, you can get another d6 and times 100 in gold.
Yeah, let's do that. So That's 2,500, you said?
hmm
And then I get plus 100?
Plus 1d6 times 100. So essentially, it's a randomized gold figure,
400.
which is 400 gold. So if you just want to take off 2,100 gold, and I will add in a +1 great axe.
Can I get a similar
Plus
deal with the
2.
Droudcraft short sword?
Yeah, they'll buy stuff from you.
Because I got
They will facilitate this because I mean it's one of your guys' only opportunities. Would you like me to delete your greatsword, Drongar? Your +1 great axe.
Yeah.
So the +1's gone. The +2's equipped. Make sure it's in the right place in your actions tab. It should be.
Very top, yeah.
All right.
I'm old.
Is there anything else you want to do, Dronga? And I'm just going to rock down the line to roll in, and then each person, which I'm sure, pardon me, will be fairly quick.
No, I'm good with that.
All right. So you have a luck stone, stone of good luck. Check, check. Okay, so add that. So, Roland, is there anything you would like to do? Sell, buy?
No, I'm pretty much good with everything that I have in my bag. I could probably delete this club, but that's about it. I'm pretty sure I only used that because I just didn't have a quarterstaff at one point. How's everybody doing on potions of healing?
Yeah, that could be good, huh?
Yeah, because I'll probably save a lot of my gold for save a lot of my gold for Revivify. How much do I need for that? It's like 400 gold worth of diamonds or something.
I believe it's 500, but you don't have to pre-buy it.
No, but I'm just it's 300. Yeah, but I'm gonna save that in my gold reserves. But we probably want at least some better ones, not just straight up potions of healing. Let's get some potions of fucking greater healing. 44 or superior. Which ones? What do you guys want? I'm buying.
Whatever you think's best.
Yeah.
Well, greater healing is only 44. 44 plus 4. What does that come out to usually? Yeah. Let's go superior. How much are superior potions of healing?
I will find out for you.
I think 250 a piece.
Superior healing potions go for a lot more than that. They are very nice, but they range. You'd have to roll for them.
Okay.
And it's a randomized because Wizards of the Coast refuses to give definitive prices for things. Everything has a range. So I developed it in a system, but they heal 8d4 plus 8. They can range anywhere from 500 to 5,000 gold.
Holy crap.
The way the system is set up, it's I'm sorry. They can range from 250 to 2,500 because their consumables, the price is halved. Dronga, I am turning your Stone of Good Luck effect off. I keep your guys' effects off because this is what it would look like if you look in the chat. I want you guys to know why I do this. So if you were to look in the chat, when it becomes your turn, this is what it would actually look like in the chat with that wall of text next to your name.
Oh, yeah.
So I go ahead and turn off or make invisible your effects so only I can see them.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it looks like that.
Nice, okay.
But it is there.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Well, if you kind of roll on the table and tell me how much they are, I'll see how many I can buy.
Give me a. Let me take a 2d10.
2d10. Coming at you. Lagging. Did you guys see me roll it? I swear I rolled it.
I didn't
Came
say
through.
anything.
There it is
Came
now.
through.
Yep.
So they're going to be about 1,250 gold each.
Ooh.
It's about right
Okay.
there in the middle.
Yeah, I'll buy. How much? 1250?
Hmm.
Can't do math in my head right now. I'll buy 3 of them.
It's on your sheet. You can deduct the money appropriately.
Yep. Sweet. And I think that's pretty much all I need. Now I can revivify 3 people total.
Sounds good. Smoke, how about you? Anything? Sell, buy?
Okay. I don't have much to sell. What's on the table for buying, though?
It depends. What are you wanting to buy? You're not going to be able to peruse the market.
Yeah.
If you want to hold on to your money and go wandering once you get to Menthol-Derrith or somewhere that's selling, you are entitled to do that. But they're not going to send you as a recently freed slave to the market.
So I would. Well, okay. I was just gonna say. So if they could get me a cloak of the bat or gloves of thievery, or both.
Okay,
Also, do we have a bag of holding?
I don't think so.
let me take a look. Bag of holding 1.
Ghost Jacobs probably has it.
Yep.
I'm not going to reference who has things, but they're gloves of thieving.
Yeah, I think I said that right. Yep.
They can get you a cloak of the bat.
I can get a cloak of the bat.
They can.
Hoo-wee.
Oh my-
How much is it going to cost at this point?
Give me a 2d10 roll. It's a rare magic item. Working for Bregan D'aerthe gives you a temporary advantage. It's not the best advantage, but it's a temporary advantage.
Tyler dropped it in the.
Guys,
see
I
it.
wanted to see what it would do. Didn't show me shit.
It's kind of the point.
Ow.
I'm the DM can see.
Hey. Yeah, but I want to be able to see it. Should be this so I can see it.
Police tower.
3,500 gold for the cloak of the bat.
Let's make it happen.
It's going to take, let's see, just a few seconds to get it put over. It does require attunement, so as you know.
I don't think I have anything attuned.
You do not.
Part of my style. Part of my style. I'm all finesse. Well, now I got to.
Cloak of the bat. There we go. Revealed. There we go. Okay. Is there anything else you're looking to buy and or sell?
I mean, yeah. If the gloves of thievery are an option,
They are not.
I think that's it. I think that's it.
Sounds good. We need to give you a fly speed.
At times, yep.
Okay, and I will get polymorph set up on you. And
Cool.
last but not least, Spirit, what do you want to sell? Let's start there.
Well, I've got this obsidian ring of stone skin, as well as this +1 Drowcraft short sword. Would it be possible to maybe trade up to something better for the short sword, or, if possible, maybe a pair of boots of speed?
So short sword, you can sell. I'll just need a D6. So they give you 400 gold for it. We're gonna do the items separately. If you want to, unless you're looking to keep it, if you can't get it, you want to upgrade to a what now?
Anything if there's like a +2 or better, if possible.
Okay, it's going to be 2d10 for that, and I'll let you know what the cost is, and you can decide if you want to take the 400 based off of that. That's going to be right at 2,500 or 2,100 with the trade up. Okay. Take care of that. And you have a dagger, and it is on your sheet and equipped. And this obsidian ring of
Stone
skin.
skin. Yes.
Okay, that's a d6.
Did that not show up?
It will. I'm loading and moving stuff around. There's going to be slight delays, and I apologize. I'll give you 450 gold for that.
All right, I'll take that as well.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys are looking to buy or sell?
Mm,
You said boots of speed. I apologize.
Yeah.
Give me a random d20. That is a fairly rare magic item. So they can find one pair of boots of speed. It's up to the party to decide if they want to do it, but it's going to cost around 3,000 gold.
About 300,
309. It's
give
just
or take. Yeah.
just a decimal drop or decimal roll one to the left.
But Spirit, I have more money if you wish. I have 6 platinum.
That's 60 gold.
Mm-hmm.
So I too have 6 platinum and 681 gold.
Hello. Sorry. The wrong button.
I can afford to give you 137 gold and still be able to revivify 3 people. Yeah.
Well, how much you need? You need 300, yes?
I did.
Well,
Yeah, I
can
can give
take-
you my
Oh,
I can give you my 6 platinum as well too, so that's another 60 plus my 137. Okay, hold on.
so you keep rolling. You may need later. I'll give. I have lots. I give 261. So you take my 261. But take it. No, we're a team. It is good for all, you know.
I don't put much value in money, but if it can help us in the future, I might as well buy some things. Just a big bear.
Would they be able to find Belt of Giants?
No.
Nuts.
Nope.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. But Cape of the Mountebank.
You should just get a Cape of Billowing.
This one's dope. I think it would be
Or
really cool.
Cloak of Billowing, sorry. That's my bad.
The Cape of the Mountebank, or whatever it is. You can use like Dimension Door.
Ooh,
So it's
that's
like,
pretty cool.
yeah. So if I'm like far away from a fight, I could like, bam, be there like instantaneously because it's got 500 feet.
It is a nice cape, but they do not have it.
Nutballs.
It isn't something that you can never get, but it's not carried in the market of Menthol-Derrith and easily obtainable.
Yeah, I figured they're rare. Trying to look at like rare and uncommon items that would be great for my build, but I can't find anything otherwise.
You should just get a Cloak of Billowing.
Well, what's this
Look
thing?
it up. Look it up.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Billowing. Wearing this cloak, you can use a bonus action to make it billow That is fucking awesome.
Roke would definitely fucking have that and just constantly be billowing in the wind. Be like Batman.
It would be pretty funny, actually. All right.
Cloak of
Maybe
Protection would be good for you too, probably.
I was just looking at that actually. Bonus +1 bonus to AC and saving throws, which I mean could be great. Not sure how much it would cost, but I might.
Uncommon, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I might hold off and see if I can find the Book of the Mountebank somewhere and purchase that like separately.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? I'm going to apply 3 long rests because that is how long it is going to take to conduct all of the selling that you guys are looking to do, and some of you, it actually impacted some of you, and buying and selling, as well as to set up quite a few things. So now that everything is set up and transitioned, you guys have had a substantial amount of time to rest, recuperate. And so now the question is, are you ready to go? Do you have anything you need to do?
In those 3 days, can I start trying to make a rope of climbing?
Can.
Takes like 14 days, but I might as well get started at some point.
As long as you track the progress, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Cool. So what is that? 3 out of 14 days now that you've got?
Yep.
Nice.
It also costs 200 gold, but I'm
But hey,
assuming I don't have to pay that up front right away. But
That is correct. You do not.
11 days.
I don't see the boots of speed in my inventory.
See, maybe I missed the drag over. Let's get those over there to make sure. Boots of speed. Well, I unlocked them without identifying them, so that's that.
Alright, cool.
There you go.
and just erasing all the money in my coffers because that cleaned me out. That's fine. So now I can go ahead and attune to the boots of speed, and hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Guess I can get rid of the stone skin option in my magic items here.
So, after you guys are moving along, what time do we need to end at 9 or 9:30?
I'm gonna
I'm
keep going.
Yeah, I'm probably
Yep.
good to finish at 9:30.
I'm good.
Okay. So, when you guys reach your third day of rest and you have had your items carted off, your gold delivered, and new equipment is designed and put on you, everything is set up, you guys are ready to head out. You have not heard or seen from Jarlaxle, your handler that you are talking to quite regularly, communicates with you in that he gives you a small spell gem, and he informs you that crushing it will activate the spell. He hands you a map, and he informs you that this will teleport you, all of you, to an area in the middle of the Dark Lake or near the Dark Lake. For those of you who recall, the Dark Lake was a joyous experience. This is the map that's not the right one. There we go. This is the map we were using. You guys stole this long time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So this was your travel from starting at here. You started here in Velkenvelve, traveled to the Kawatoan settlement, traveled across the Dark Lake, and to Gauntlgrim, up to Neverlight Grove, before traveling to Blingdenstone, where you were defeated by the Drow and recaptured. And you are now in Menzo Baranzan. You are going to be teleported to the vicinity of the Dark Lake. You have a small map that will erase itself within 24 hours after it is teleported. There is a subterranean rift marked on the map that is essentially carved into a pillar. Then once you get into the pillar, you will be able to travel up a series of switchback paths that are carved into the rock, and it ends at a secret door. There is a password written down in Svirfnebly, and then there is a tunnel that leads with another to another secret door marked that has a separate password that is in Drow. And this says it will lead you into Menthol-Derrith. Menthol-Derrith is not necessarily marked, but it is drawn. I'm going to use the map that you guys have up to just kind of indicate. This isn't the exact shape of Menthol-Derrith, but he just basically says that Menthol-Derrith is a roughly rectangular structure with, let me delete this and use circles. So he says that Menthol-Derrith has essentially each race has an outpost in one of the corners. Something akin to this. And you will be entering the town of Menthol-Derrith from this direction, and the Drow outpost is in the top right. From there, that is the maximum amount of leads that they can give you. And may the odds be ever in your favor. So if you have no questions, when you're ready, crush the gem and you may proceed about your business.
I just thank Jar Axel for everything that he's been able to help us with, and yeah, guess we'll get to it.
I am good to continue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I presume that means you're crushing it.
Crushed.
Crush it.
So upon the crushing of the gem, a spell is activated and you are teleported, which feels like having your head stuck between your legs and then having something yank you from behind your rib cage, pulling you into a magical teleportation of some kind.
Fun.
When you are teleported, you find yourselves standing on a outcropping of rock. I'm going to send you a picture that is what you see before you are going to be attempting to cross over to this location. But this is a side, it is a column.
Whoa.
This is what you see in terms of the Menthol-Derrith. There is some indicators on the map, landmarks that point you in a direction. You can close that should you so desire to do so. You can close the other maps as well. With that, you are able to begin navigating. The map removes any necessity that you have previously dealt with where you need to actually roll survival checks to navigate.
Okay.
Well, then I guess we get going. We'll take the usual marching order.
Well, I don't have to be in the middle anymore, but
Okay. Well,
First.
doesn't matter. I can see now.
I will let you guys decide what your marching order is going to be.
I'll be in the front, a good 30 feet ahead of everybody.
I might as well stay in the middle. Fuck it.
So this switchback stairs leads up in this direction. For those of you who can't see fully, and the secret door that was here and is there is actually open. So as you move up to this area, I'll let you guys remove all pointers. So as you move up the walkway, it has those stairs. There's a secret door, and you were told that it would require a Sphere of Neblin word Imyat to open, but it's actually sitting open already.
Mm-hmm.
Your map indicates that you need to travel down this tunnel a couple hundred feet to a secret door on your right, which will be opened by a drow word, Belarin, which after your time in Menzoberranzan, you know means wealth.
Oh.
So we're going in.
I'll telepathically respond, yes, but just let's be wary, and I will attempt to remain unseeable, basically at all times. But I'll be here, don't worry.
Okay.
And at that note, like I'll try and fade even more into the shadows. I'll make a stealth check even like right now. This ball rolling. Leggedy leg. Advantage.
I have to check my stuff. I have something going somewhere that's fun. Got it, Fubard. I love that this side of the road doesn't have any. The side of the wall doesn't have any actual line of sight coding. I'll have to fix that. But it's not a big deal. So as you move into the tunnel, with the incredible stealth check there,
Not bad. For me, it's not bad.
you're moving into the tunnel. The tunnel is fairly large, but very well hidden. You notice that it is quite well hidden as you're moving into this area. And it leads almost like it's been carved, but it's been concealed that if you were to stumble upon this, you would find it is given the illusion of a natural cavern. Now that obviously you're aware that it was created for it to hide this city, it's pretty easy to tell. But if you were to just be wandering here, it would appear to be a natural occurrence. So can you move your tokens?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll let you move when you're ready.
I just can't move it past.
Whoa.
The hell is that?
Fucking Tyler.
Here you guys go. Let me move all of you up here.
Why did I move it?
Roland, can you try to move? See if Coast Jerkus moves with you.
Hold on.
I didn't know if the DM could do that.
Oh. Nope. Cannot.
No biggie. I'll just delete them off and put them on when needed. Let you
Yep.
guys manage your tokens. So, as you move down, I have marked the secret door with a small square. I don't know if you can see it. It's marked on your map. So,
No, I can't see it. No.
as you move down, you will eventually see it.
Okay.
Helm the. You're in front. I'm gonna be the lead of the rest of the group.
Should we all be rolling stealth, or I'll try to be sneaky.
Yeah, I'll try anyways.
It's about an average person. Rolling.
With cat-like tread, upon our prey we steal.
Yeah.
We're not hearing anything at this point, like any sounds of anybody moving around or any.
Just the water. That's all you're hearing.
Mm.
I'm not getting a very good feeling about this.
Something is sneaky suspicious.
See if I can do something. I don't think I have anything set up to do anything cool. Unless somebody wants to drink that potion of mind reading. Detect thoughts.
So as you come up to this intersection here, Smoke, you can tell that this area is carved to be large enough to have presumably wagons travel this way. Like wagons of goods would be coming. And you notice that it is marked on that map that there is a fork split between the paths, and off to the right you will find a secret door, excuse me, that is opened by the drow word for wealth.
So I'll just like tell the group to pause. Wait. I'll say it telepathically. And then I'll move up to the doorway. And I will I'll whisper word out loud, of course. Not
So as
telepath.
you say the password, the door itself swings open soundlessly, and you are able to pass into the area.
Immediately like getting through the threshold, do I hear any people now?
You do not. It's quiet. You don't hear anything other than rushing water from ahead.
Come up, and I'll say this telepathically to the group. Come up carefully, and remember, we're here as emissaries of Bregan D'aerthe, so should not be fighting. But I'm gonna stay still gonna stay like 30 feet ahead of the group as best I can. This is pitch black here, right?
It is.
Which way? Oh, this is a river? Is this a break in the path, or is it like a water that goes underneath the path here?
So this is actually water that goes underneath the path, flowing from south to north, with the sound of some type of waterfall or water falling to the right.
Okay. What's this I see ahead of me here?
So, as you move forward, you can see there is a roughly 20-foot wide trench. The bottom where you're at is it's about 10 feet. So from where you see as you're looking ahead, let me check to see that I can see what you see. So okay, so you see this bridge-looking thing right here.
Okay, yeah.
That is about 50 feet above you. It bisects the span you notice there, and there seems to be something up there that you would be crossing over. Should have extended the trench there, but you can see the bridge there. You're going to lose the ability to see up there because you're actually in a pit. They should have extended that pit further back, but they didn't, so you got a sneak peek. Congratulations.
Haha.
So there is a bridge far overhead, and the trench extends underneath the bridge. You can't see from there. You'll have to continue to move, but it won't, I should say, stop you. And so the trench extends very far beyond your sight, hundreds and hundreds of feet, all the way down. Will that let you pass through?
Yep. Was it supposed to?
It's not supposed to not.
Good.
I'm just curious how it looked from your perspective.
Yeah, it was closed. Oh.
Yeah, I see that. It went ahead and opened it. Okay, so yeah, you're essentially in a trench. I'm glad that it removed that so you can see all the way down. Good. So I'll have to fix that. Why they did it that way is fine. It's not that deep. I didn't do this line of sight. I usually do my own line of sight, but I wanted to see how the Wizards of the Coast did it. The answer is poorly. So this trench continues for a great deal, but so as you're moving up here, right around the middle there, just right about here in this area, you see what at one time was probably an extremely beautiful crystal platform that probably sat and acted as like an elevator of sorts, but it is shattered. Like the crystal is shattered into hundreds and possibly thousands of pieces, but um, there is some machinery of presumably, as you look at it, it looks like Dwergar work, but a little more flowing and a little less abrasive elements added to it. So it probably was a collaboration work, but there's definitely elements of Dwergar and Drow crafting in there. And there it is a set of 4 lifts, 2 on each side, one by the bridge you're standing near, and then I'm sorry, 1 on each side of the trench. You have 2 near you and 2 further down. These lifts are clearly mechanical in nature, and they can be used from where you're at by pulling a lever, and it will carry you up. Or you can continue down the trench. From here, you can see there is also another set of them.
I see some type of elevator system. Probably how we get up there, where I believe is likely where they live, the main city.
What's an elevator?
You would know what an elevator is. It's like a lift. Like you put things on, lift them up, put them down. They have them in Garthos, Doug.
Right. Just called it a lift.
Oh, got different terminology. That's all. Yes, okay.
All right.
I'm going to. All this is happening telepathically in my head, which is how you do anything telepathic.
Right.
I
wasn't going to say it. I thought it.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm gonna just say, you guys go up. I will attempt to hang on to the bottom of your lift to remain hidden. I'm sure it'll go well. I'm gonna make my way over to the lift, but then like when I get to the lift, I'm basically gonna stop and just wait on like them to show up.
Okay. So you guys are moving forward. The lift is here.
Oh, my bad.
There's more than one, but that's going to be the easiest one, the most accessible one. There's another lift here, and then more down further.
The little thing that was highlighted earlier was the little crystal thing that was shattered.
Yes, it was just the shattered thing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Just because I'm curious, could I go and check that out and see, like, is it like completely unfixable, or?
Give me an investigation check.
Natural 20.
Okay.
It is definitely beyond repair. You could probably take the pieces if you wanted to. They'd be rather heavy, maybe 50, 60 pounds worth of crystal. And maybe with the assistance of a wizard, do some reverse engineering and figure out how to make one, but it would take a long time, and then you'd need some dedicated work weeks of 20, 30, 40 days.
Nah, that's alright. Not interested. I'll walk back over to the lift.
Okay. All right. So you
Is
guys
there
are
a
wanting.
to like pull this thing up?
There's a lever, so you pull a lever. It operates the machinery. It pulls you up,
Nah.
and you guys are wanting to essentially ride up and with agile smoke on the bottom. Correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So the lift. You pull the lift or lever, and it creaks at first, but it's fairly smooth. It's not rickety. It's apparently well maintained. So as it lifts you up, you are able to step out onto either the north or the south side. But when you reach the top, you notice that the area is pretty trashed. So this trench that bisects this enormous cavern, and the cavern extends out of the view of even Dronga, who has superior dark vision. I went ahead and set it up so all of you can see. Roland, what's your vision supposed to be?
60
Okay, I thought it was.
with the goggles of night. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it extends. It's a pretty massive cavern. The ceiling from where you're standing on the lift is 30 feet above you, so it's 80 feet above the bottom of the trench. There are numerous natural columns. Continual flame spells have been cast on lamp posts that reflect off of crystals that are embedded in the walls, and then those reflect that light, pretty much creating an omnipresent light all around. There are fountains, waterfalls. To the north, you see a waterfall. Streams, pools. Water, of course, drips from stalactites onto leather tarps covering clusters of merchant stalls west and east of the trench on both sides. So you can see that collection of tents on both sides. You should be able to, anyhow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
There we go. So, and as you're able to take a look, beyond these marketplaces, you see well tended gardens of mold and fungi, crystal walkways, stone bridges. You see that stone bridge near you. It's very well built. And it's definitely a beautiful cavern that's been well taken care of. It is clear that this is a very tranquil, beautiful place that people come to do business. But it is disrupted by the sounds of combat, where you hear the thunderous boom of metal against stone. And let me pull this up. I want to see what they're calling north. Okay, they call it north. I despise when they do that. Okay, I'm gonna add my own north because north is easier when it's up for everybody. So southeast, what's that?
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
I don't understand.
Yeah, just change the orientation of your map. Jesus, what the hell?
Like if it was actually related to something, like okay, this map's in relation to something else, so we gotta say north is to the right. Fine. You know, but this isn't. This is a random map. It doesn't need to have the north set. So to the southeast, you hear a banging. It sounds like metal against stone, and you see a rather curious sight in this area. Let's see, Dronga can see it for sure. I think
I
you
have
probably
superior dark vision as well because of
you have
Gloom.
what now?
I have superior dark vision as well because of Gloomstalker.
Outstanding. Let's see where they place these. Oh, that's good. That's good placement. Perfect. There we go. Let me delete. He doesn't need to be in there. It's pointless. So you see two enlarged, 8 feet tall Dwergar. They are fully armored in scale mail armor, carrying shields, and they're carrying their war picks. They are fully armored, and they are in pursuit of 2 deep gnomes wearing chainmail, and they are carrying war picks as well, but they are in full retreat running in this direction. It is very clear that the steps of the enlarged Dwergar are closing the distance. So what we are going to do, as it's 9:25, we are going to end the game here, roll initiative at the beginning of next game.
Mhm.
I'm going to delete the initiative off of everyone, and then we will pick up next game. You are not in battle unless you choose to be. I will be reinstalling Sirenscape. I already put polymorph on your sheet, Smoke, so you will be able to turn into a bat with a click of a button.
Nice.
Oh, maybe not here because it's light. Or is it dim light?
No, it's bright. It's everywhere.
Damn it!
Well, it's not. Let me get back to you. I'll have to look that up. It's lit. It's not dark, but it might be dim.
Okay,
So,
okay.
2 weeks from today, we will resume.
Alrighty.
All right,
Yeah,
sounds good.
Sounds
You
good.
guys have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Absolutely. Bye, everyone.
Drive safe tomorrow, Ben.
You know it.
Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, and once again, for those of you who are interested in getting D&D stuff, Grim Press does have a free newsletter to sign up for. You can go ahead and sign up for that at you can follow Grim Press Reddit at r/GrimPress or at Twitter with at the Grim Press. So it is at symbol the Grim Press. The is part of the name. Or you can go ahead and go to www.grimpress.net, and that will give you to the mailing list, as well as accessing the Discord, the blogs, and everything else. You can go ahead and join the Shambling Horde. It's a free product every month, plus discount codes, release announcements, news, much more directly delivered to you. This is a free service. This is not sponsorship, so just giving you a heads up on that. Aside from that, though, thank you all for joining us. This has been Mr. Ben. See you next week for more D&D 5e.